Saintontas says we wouldn't have channels without him. That's wild coming from someone whose entire online identity is built on being angry in 4K over pixels and waifus. This guy acts like he's the cornerstone of the genre, but in reality, you're a stepping stone. People who make content about you because your takes are so trash, they generate secondhand relevance. You're not the new TECTONE, you're a knockoff version. Like if TECTONE was left in the dryer for too long. You're 5'2", loud, wrong, and delusional. That is a dangerous combo, my guy. The guy says, farming him's gonna ruin my channel. Bro, your ego is so inflated, you really think you're the final boss of my content arc? Newsflash, I'm not farming you because I need to, I'm farming you because you make it easy. You're like low-level loot with legendary drop rates. And let's not pretend you care about my content's future, you're just mad you became the content. Stay mad and stay short. You're not used to anyone looking down on you, but I'm comfy up here. And what was that other line that he said? So now I'm Gacha Smack's kid, right? Because I quoted a bar he dropped on you. If using a line from someone you respect makes you their child, then by your logic, half of your personality must be orphans, because you've been adopting other people's styles, opinions, and outrage like it's a clearance sale. Let's be real, you calling anyone someone's kid is ironic when you're built like one. I'm not gonna sit here and watch all this garbage, but I will dismantle any points that I find relevant. So yeah, let's just get right into it.
Blatantly actually spreading misinformation about the game just because they want to say that I'm wrong. Let's just play part of this video, because that's where that whole Miyabi point came from. We'll provide the context. That was all right. I guess we did it there. What are the times looking like for that? I don't know. For the level of investment I have on my teams, 4:03, 2 minutes 25 seconds, 1 minute 38 seconds. Looks like the age, and these guys are out here with the sole purpose of their hit pieces being,
whoa, this guy, he used Miyabi against an ice-resistant boss. Clearly, he has no idea what he's talking about.
You wish I sounded like that. My voice is sexy as fuck. Calm down.
He's such a dum-dum. Look, she's ice, and you're not supposed to use ice against the ice-resistant boss. Look at me, mommy. I'm so smart. I match the colors.
When any person that's actually played ZZZ would tell you that Miyabi's kit allows her to be one of the premier characters to fight against ice-resistant bosses because she has built-in resistance ignore. It's just built into her kit. These guys...
You know what's crazy?
Guys are literally
You're actually just trying to save face. You're fucking retarded.
So dumb and so stupid. They decided to compare Miyabi with her built-in resistance shred to a Wuthering Waves team that does not have the built-in resistance shred. Yeah, I don't think Camellia ignores Havoc resistance, and they decided to just do their bum-ass run in the TOA, completely disregarding and not even knowing the facts about either game, because their only intent with this is to say that I am wrong, is to say that I am incorrect, when literally I am echoing the thoughts of actual ZZZ players here.
I guarantee you he looked that up today. This isn't something that like he looked that up today just to put it in the video to paint a narrative, to make it seem like he's the messiah. I guarantee you, I bet you anything.
You want to see how many upvotes? This has 2K in the official subreddit. Enemy resistance, ice, Miyabi. This
2K out of the millions of ZZZ players, yo.
Worthless because she is known as a character. Oh, sorry for showing the better game. She is known as a character that literally ignores it. That is the general public perception of her. And to not understand this and to bring this as a point of critique against what I'm saying about ZZZ's HP inflation, because now...
You know what, guys? Let me know down in the comment section, would you use Miyabi versus an ice-resistant enemy? Or would you rather just use like what it says to use? You guys let me know. I could be completely wrong on this.
Now she's getting super long clears, even when she has a historical track record of ignoring this shit. It's so crazy, it's unbelievable. Just another example.
Yo, post edit, this guy's so dumb. He doesn't understand why people were getting on him about this. People were getting on him about this because he bitched after the clear about HP inflation. If you want to bitch about HP inflation, bring the appropriate element. And his whole argument of, well, I used her against ice resistant enemies before and it was fine. I'm sure the Shiyu buff made it so it was a lot easier for you, you idiot. Guys, she only does 30% ice res. He's acting like she does like 60%, 60 to like 80%. Regardless, it's still resisted. You're gonna build up less anomaly res, less frostfire buildup, which is gonna end up being less disorders. So your whole disorder argument gets dismantled right there. Fucking idiot, bro. Never forget, this started because there was a run that he watched on stream where someone used Caesar against the miasmic shield and she was shredding that bitch, and he completely ignored it and pushed the agenda that Yi Xuan is clearing this faster than any character in the game and you have to have her or you lose. That was the agenda he was pushing. When other people came out and were like, hey, if you use defensive assists as well as like dazed characters and ultimates, you will shred that shield as fast as fuck. What happened after that? I moved on with my life. I moved on, right? I saw Smack uploaded a video after not uploading a video for a while, and I shared that same sentiment. I just wasn't gonna be the first one to say it, right? And then I was like, oh dude, Smack shares the same sentiment. Again, someone I respect. He shares the same sentiment about these skins, right? You previously have skins that have these animations, and then you drop the Carlotta skin's like decent, but why not just like give her water guns or something, right? I shared that same sentiment. So I dropped the video. He got so offended. He got so offended at the thumbnail. The thumbnail. Obviously Smack didn't say this. He didn't say that. We all know how YouTube works. He got so offended, and then he said something along the lines of, don't trust this creator because he is more than likely going to turn on you. You know how damaging that is for someone's career? Are you fucking dumb, bro? When he like spout that about me, that's when I made this video. That is when I made this video, right? Never had a problem before. Thought I think a lot of his takes are like decent, right? Like when he was with the whole HP inflation thing in Honkai Sorrow, and he had the whole argument with like Pokey or whatever. I thought he brought up some really good takes that Pokey was not like rebuttaling for sure, right? But lately, I swear something clicked in this man's head. TECTONE has not reeled in his son. He has not reeled in his son because he has been crashing out like crazy. It blows my mind.
Deluded, disillusioned, retarded stuff I've seen in so long. And you got this guy doing it. And don't worry, our boy Loki Gacha said the same thing, but he's got his own section coming up. Don't worry about that. His own section is over here.
Image of a creator.
Okay, I'm not gonna watch the Arcade video because I already destroyed that guy. Let's see what he has to say.
Another creator. I guess that's okay. Sub 2K, sub 1K. I guess it's drama about the Archer like.
I had under like 1,000 subs, bro. Like, oh my gosh, we just act like we don't know how YouTube works. When you're a smaller, maybe this is what happens when people like blow the fuck up and they just forget what it's like to be a little guy. Maybe that's what's happening here. When you are a smaller CC, you rely heavily on algorithm. You rely heavily, extremely heavily. You cannot like, you can try to get a few more clicks here and there with like thumbnails and stuff, but like it is all up to like fate essentially, right? There's only so much you can do to push your video out. Like, it's like we're forgetting that. It blows my mind. Oh my God.
Cone. I bet I'm featured in there somewhere because you know I made a video about it. We're calling out more creators over here. The guy makes content about the games. Nobody gives a fuck about what he has to say, and so he's decided.
That's not true at all. You're just mad. You're literally just mad.
Decided to make his entire career off of piggybacking the reputation of other people, because that's the only type of.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny about that statement? It's fucking insane that people act like this. That people, it just blows my mind, bro. Bro, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? This is literally your daddy. This is your daddy, you stupid fuck. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing? Are you dumb? You have to be dumb. What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, are we serious? That's such a shit argument. Oh my god. There's no way anyone believes this, right? Holy.
Video on his channel that actually gets views because people aren't there.
Again, I already broke down this whole going after the views thing in my last video. That was it. We had to pull out phase 2 Simon for his goofy ass.
Him. People aren't there for his takes or his content. They're only there just to
People aren't there for my takes or my content, bro. What? Are you stupid? Are we good? That's such a shitty narrative to try to like spin. Like, it's so dumb, bro. Are we dumb? Bro, hello? Even when I played HSR heavily, I always used to post E1 versus S1. I got a lot of views on those. And I was like a 600 subscriber Andy back then. If I'm getting 4 times my views at 600 subs, like, what are we, like, are we dumb? We're just coming up with anything at this point, I feel like. Obviously, like, Woowa content doesn't do that great because I have mostly a Hoyo community, but like, I still try to upload like Woowa stuff. Fire ass thumbnail. I thought that was so fucking good. Oh my god, bro. Holy, I cooked with that shit. Bro, are we good? Again, this is when I had like 600 subscribers. I used to collab with Gib. On tier lists. And I threw in reactions here and there. Like, are you stupid? Holy, it's like your eyes are closed. It blows my mind. This is why you didn't get invited to the Woowa event. This is why. I'm sure it's among other things. Like, there's probably a bunch of people that probably like want to beat the shit out of you, but like,
to hear
I
him
digress.
talk badly about people they don't like. And so that's how all of his content into the future has to be. Otherwise, it gets negative views. His content has to be, I need to find out who's the next big topic in the space. I need to talk about them because God forbid somebody's fucking here for me. I'm not gonna lie, this is a bit of a sad existence. Knowing that the only way for you to achieve any level of success is through the use of another man's name. That has to be one of the most,
No way he called himself a man. Bro, you haven't even grown up yet. You are like 5'2", my guy. You are not a man. And to the person in the comment section that said they were like 5'2" as well, you are a short king. It's okay. I'm only speaking specifically to like Saint, so don't be offended. I love you. But like, yo, bro, you haven't grown up at all. Are you kidding me? You're just mad that I've consistently made you my bitch in every single video that I've covered going over your dog shit takes. I own you and I will always own you. You go to sleep at night just having nightmares, just shaking in your sleep, just waking up like, oh, Loki. Like, I own you and I will always own you. Never forget that.
Are both TDs. They've fully overclocked. And so we just gotta go farm the 2x tacit, the 2x, 3x tacit fields. Jesus Christ.
Believing you have nothing to apologize for in life is...
Okay. We're not gonna listen to the biggest dick rider. Let's see what else he has to say.
In the bag. It's time to go fill out a job application. It's time to start thinking about getting your GED.
Bro said GED. I have a bachelor's in graphic design. That falls flat. That falls completely flat. I have a bachelor's in graphic design. Stop it.
Maybe go to college. Maybe go to a trade school. At this point, I don't think content creation is for you, buddy. I'm going to...
You're just so mad. You're so mad. It's so funny.
To be real, you've had 1 year to cook. Nobody likes what you're cooking. And so you...
My channel's actually existed for like more than a year. It was a VOD channel. It was literally like, I streamed, right? I streamed on Twitch, and then my YouTube was just essentially a VOD channel. Like all those are like unlisted now, but that's all it was, right? And then I started making like Genshin content like once a month or something. Like I literally never took my channel seriously. I still don't take my channel seriously. So like he's speaking from a perspective of someone that like cares about their channel. You're just mad people are calling you out for your bullshit. That's all it is. Rezi himself, you keep like saying the same thing over and over and over, and it continues to fall flat because Rezi himself has said, I use copyright music in all my videos. I make nothing from my YouTube channel. I don't care. I just upload what I want. You're just pissed. You're just literally pissed that the content on you, addressing you, proving you wrong, got views, got so many views, so many people in agreement. This guy goes live and acts like he's the final boss, but in reality, he's the mini boss in the tutorial mission. Short, loud, and forgotten in 5 minutes.
Decided to go and make your entire restaurant based off of going to the frozen.
No,
Like
listen to
you,
that's just like, God, it's so bad. it's like he couldn't think of like what to say, and it came out so bad.
Shadow Realm. Look at that. I'm literally getting sniped. My brains are about to get blown all over the upholstery.
In case anyone knows where that's from, it's from a song from Eminem versus MGK back in the day.
Am objectively right.
He decides to dredge up 7-month-old drama that Gacha Smack and I have already hashed out to make a hit piece against me 4 weeks ago. It was 6.
I'll say it again. That wasn't hashed out. You got bitched out. That's what that was. You got bitched out. Like bad, really bad.
6 months old drama. As far as I'm concerned, Gacha Smack only has 2 kids. But after this video, I'm certain he actually has 3. Because
I already crushed him at the beginning of the video with that.
my oh my, I have never seen somebody go call daddy like this before. Imagine you gotta use somebody else's 6-month-old drama to make a point in the present. This was so cringe, it was unbelievable. And I guess now, knowing that this dude's channel hinges on the types of ZZZ videos that I upload, I guess Loki got 2 daddies now. I'm also providing for him. Jesus.
The way you said it's funny, but like you would never say that to me IRL. I can guarantee you that. I will stand on business for that, buddy boy. You would never say that to me and to my face.
Jesus Christ. Hey, I'll give you allowance, bro. You could just ask.
Let's not forget, this is the guy that has had issues with many creators in the space. When everyone has an issue with you, you're probably the problem. You need to take a look at yourself. You're probably the problem. And when your daddy TECTONE has to go to bat for you, DM people to do damage control, honestly, Saint should probably send TECTONE a thank you card every time he uploads, because without him playing cleanup behind the scenes, you wouldn't be controversial, you'd be invisible.